Excuse me. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another stream. Welcome one, welcome all. Pleasure to have each and every one of you back with us again. Hope you're all having a wonderful evening, taking care of yourselves, and enjoying the night. It's a pleasure to be back with all of you once again. My apologies for the late start. Had some things I needed to take care of for this evening before we could get started. But we are here and we are ready to go, and we are playing more of the Wandering Village tonight. I hope you're all excited. I certainly am. I really enjoyed this game for the last fight that we played it. It was a good time. It was a enjoyable experience, and let me go ahead and get the going live announcement out and ready to go again. We're back on the I don't know, existential quest across the beasts of burden. Back. The Wandering Village returns, indeed. Alrighty, we're back. We're probably gonna go ahead and get started pretty quick here today because I do not have that much time. I am quite tired, and I'm going to need to get to bed eventually. But we'll have to see where we go and how we get there in the long run, won't we? Indeed, 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 indeed. Well, do I have anything else I have to add or say or bring about into the long arc of message-based history? I don't really know. I don't think so. I think we play and we go ahead and just get started with it. I've had a heck of a day, heck of a busy day, getting things started, getting things ready to go. You know how it goes. You can't have everything be perfectly situated just off the bat without any, this, that's, or the other thing. Do we need to watch the cutscene again? I don't know. I'm not sure. I don't think so. It is cute. We love the Ghibli aesthetic. Ba-bum. We're going to cut it short because we have a limited amount of time. Oh, wow. Don't even need to choose a save. It just throws us right on in. Resume indeed. Resume indeed. Alright. Welcome back, everybody. We have entered a jungle biome. That's right. So that was the last major thing that happened. And that is a biome that has some air toxicity. So whenever Ombu goes down, and he's gonna go down relatively soon, he's, we're gonna be exposed to poison for the first time. We're gonna be in the jungle biome for quite a while indeed. So our party is still currently scavenging here. Ombu's going to reach a feeding spot. We have a forest, which could give us berry seeds, which is interesting, but not all that useful. The ruined settlement, having bread, could be interesting. Quarry has clay, iron ore. Definitely we want the decon facility as well as the shrine. Both of these are things that we're going to want to scavenge, so we might want to save our scavenging party for that. We have a bit left in the tutorial here to create a village doctor, which is what we are currently working on. I believe we're still, we're currently in the process of building one. I'll be happy to assign a worker here. And we just need to construct it. So what are we missing? No free workers available. Well, that is a bit of an issue now, isn't it? We're researching landscaping, which requires a whole bunch of water, which we don't currently have available, as well as herbs. We should be generating water. We have a whole bunch of additional water buildings that we have recently produced. Our mycologist is currently busy. We don't have enough resources available, which appears to be a water limitation. So that's interesting. And this is a highly humid biome. We don't really have that much in the way of available workers, now do we? That's interesting to consider. A little stack of wood. What's this? Not enough workers available for our clay deposits either. I don't know. We'll have to consider exactly where we'll be going moving forward with these things, shan't we? Okay. yes, in decoration, which is what we are currently researching. So, I can go ahead and disable this building. That'll get us some additional workers available for us to get some things done. Looks like we've already got some people who are already setting to work on getting the village doctor constructed. Our woodcutters are going down. Oh, we found a nice big food patch. Ombu can go ahead and have a munch. Good for him. And the village doctor has been constructed. Perfect. Poison bonus to workers is 100%. We need herbs for medicine. Don't currently have anyone who's been poisoned, so I think we're okay. Looks like our trip had just got back. Ondu's having a nice lunch there. Good for him. Look at this town square we've got. What's this? Sounds from deep below. Before even taking a step in the mine, splatters on the walls and shouting them imply that a tragic incident has taken place. Might be people in need. Let's hurry up and check the situation. Let's hide behind a rock and wait. We'll sneak in when it's safer. No, this will end well. Let's return better safe than sorry. There might be people in need. Let's hurry up and check the situation. Oh, shit. Unfortunate son. Leaves a villager on a scavenging mission. Oh, no. Arriving at the scene, another group of scavengers fighting a large creature. Scavengers try to help him, but it is hopeless. Grabbing whatever resources they can, they make their way back out of the mine, but one of them is too badly wounded. That's quite bad, to have lost a villager. But we do have a available scouting party ready to go already. A bit of food might be worth it. Getting the biogas could be useful, just to have it sitting around. This is not currently in range, unfortunately, though it may be worth our time to simply wait until we can get access to that and then do it immediately. Because it's just when Onbu moves on is that one starts. But Onbu might be eating for a while. 21 hours? We'll probably be back. 19 hours for the... We have plenty of food. 1 day, 0 hours. Whole day for an iron ore and some biogas. I'll send the expedition to the quarry. That should be safe. Place is Town Square. It's a shame that they don't get like fun outfits and have a like animation of them playing around or something, playing music. I don't know, something to give it a little charm. We need more people. Where do we go for him? So we have needs. And I don't know what to do about the fact that we have needs and can't apparently increase it. I don't know. Ombu appears to be doing okay, so that's good. And he is moving on. So yeah, he doesn't for too long. That's good to know. Appear to have not enough resources available, so we definitely have a water shortage going on. So we really need to worry about what to do with the fact that we do have a... Oh. Hello, mining camp. I see that you have finished picking up all of the available rocks in that area. This is all fairly far away, so I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna move this mining camp up over to here. Hey, you know what? I hate how incomplete it's gonna leave things, but yeah, I think this is the spot for it. So we'll move that there. Gonna go ahead and take this, we're gonna move it up. Yeah, let's see, we'll just move it there for now. Just make sure all of those are in range. Yep. Hi, Levi, welcome in. Pleasure to have you with us. I hope you're doing well, taking care. so glad that you could join us. How's your day going? Let's see. Very much we're gonna want to harvest that if we can get the chance to. Same for that one. Oh, interesting. Some of the wild herbs have moved into the berry garden area. You can go ahead and mark all those for harvesting. They can only be direct harvested. They can't be harvested and replanted, which is a shame. Bum 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 da da da. Harvesting. Harvesting. Alright. Where are we headed? Scavenging is still ongoing. Could tell Ombu to lay down, perhaps? You're dead, EP. You're running a kindergarten with the kids that don't need to eat, but they even need to eat them out of a window, and that's going well. That's why you're working in the kindergarten, Lowlight. This is news to me. I'm glad that they, you know, it's interesting that the kids don't need to eat it all. That's interesting. But, of course, also highly understandable that they make you feel the need to get thrown out a window. I hear that's a common symptom of working with children. I should probably pick up these decayed mushrooms while I'm in the area. Mark all these little things for additional harvest. I do fear we're starting to run into an issue with high travel times. Potentially becoming an issue. We'll have to see. We'll have to see. Looks like we're starting to get additional water available for allocation. As soon as we have a free worker available, so I'm going to go ahead and start that up. We have no free workers though, which does mean that we don't have anything getting done in the out and about. Do I need this many haulers? Maybe not. Maybe you can drop that down by 2, get some free workers back and available. Let me go ahead and get our water production increased. Ah, kindergarten, 38-year-olds that don't do their job and they don't need to eat because there is no rest time. Ah, I see what you mean now. I'm picking up what you're putting down. Hey, look, our scavenger's back. Awesome. They brought back 30 clay and 30 iron ore. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm actually gonna send the party to the shrine first, because the decon facility is gonna be in our radius of exploration for longer. Go ahead and mark these roads for demolition. I think we can safely say they're not gonna end up being useful. I didn't realize I had left this hole in my plan. Interesting. I suppose I could build people nicer homes. That would probably make people happy. I'm gonna go ahead and move a woodcutting camp over to there. And, you know, if we're being so honest, we definitely don't need 2 woodcutting camps that are fully staffed. I'm gonna take both of these down to 1. We got 570 wood. Like, we're kind of chilling on total wood amounts. And that'll get us a couple of free workers who can work on, you know, various harvesting and other such useful activities around the village. Honestly, the village is really coming together. It's a proper little township. You can really tell from the way it looks on Onbu's back that's getting large. There's a lot of shrines out here in the jungle. As much as I would like tools, I need more people, so I think we're gonna send Onbu to keep going straight on this next crossroads. What is this? Not enough resources, water being a problem. We do not need this many herbs. I'm gonna be so honest. So I'm gonna tone down our production abilities just a little bit. And go ahead. Uh-oh. Ombu's EV. Which means we're laying down, which means that our current toxicity is low. So that's interesting. He's your big EB boy. Yeah. Aww. Pet, 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 pet. Well, alright, he's gonna be snoozing. I'm actually gonna go ahead and take this moment. We're gonna put in a village doctor, just so we can try and get an idea of what's going on with him. No workers assigned? Yeah. Straight ahead. I see you playing Fields of Mystery out there, Levi. I hope you have fun. Mysterious structure. We'll have to consider what sort of repairs we want to be doing. Decoration still. No, we're working on it. Oh, but the landscaping is available for research. We just need to fully staff it. Okay, never mind. If we can get 3 available workers. Well, we do have the 3 of them available. Perfect. That'll let us get our research available. And are all of them assigned? Where's our last assigning? Oh, I think that's our Onbu researchers. What? How many Onbu notes do we have at this point? 140. Yeah. And tone that down a little bit. I don't think we need to have that fully staffed. Alright, and that extra person is gonna go get us. Unfortunately, those crops will be decaying. That's gonna get us some compost, so that's nice. I'll increase our productivity in various ways. We definitely have a lot of food, so I can stand to bring on more people. Not too concerned about that. We're making beet soup, so that's good. The shrine mission is ongoing. The research is being undertaken. Yippee-yay. Yippee-yay. Maybe, hopefully with the ability to get decorations, we'll be able to get a additional set of people. We can push our happiness up such that the nomads start to join us willingly again. Good. And our scavengers have returned. 4 ancient notes have been recovered from the shrine. Alright. And send some scavengers to this decontamination facility, because that seems useful. Let me speed things up just a bit, because I don't think I have anything too crazy going on and I need to be worried about. The toxicity seems to be, what I would say, straight chillin'. At the point, I'm actually going to take off our workers from the village doctor hut. We're okay. It says an upgrade. Ambulance. Increases movement speed of workers employed in this building by plus 50%. And takes tools, heal shrink, and ancient notes. Doesn't play this film treat patients without using herbs, but there's a 5% chance that the patient will die instantly. It's the placebo. That's crazy. Alright. Research is done. What do we need for decoration now? Build decorations close to housing until at least 3 houses have a decoration value of 3 or greater. Okay. Let us go ahead. Build decorations. Ooh, fireworks launcher. Launchers fireworks whenever a festival takes place at the community plaza. Size 1 by 1. Takes 10 wood, 10 stone. Ooh. Interesting. Can't overlap with the plaza directly. We could squeeze it in there or there. Could be a good spot. Yeah, you know, take advantage of the slight error in housing placement that I have here and add these in. Or I move them and I put them on the corners. Small decorative bush takes 30, radius 3. Here's the biggest radius. Decorative overgrown post. Radius of 1. Value 2. Value 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 2. Radius 1. Radius 1, radius 1, value 2. Radius 1, value 2. Interesting. So these have small radii. So these are ones that you want to like really try and squeeze in to groups of buildings. Like in the middle of stuff. I do like a street lantern. I think street lights are a very good thing to have in a functioning city. So I don't know, how do we want to include that? Probably not here, because we're gonna waste 3 tiles of that expensive radius on the town square. Here's not bad. Essentially with the idea that, you give up 1 set of radii for another. How does that interact a bit there? So the radius would be there, and it goes like that. So all of those would be in house areas, so they can be getting the effect of the town square and the effect of the street light. Plus, then you can squeeze in one of these 1 by 1s next to it. So we put one like that. That'll give us a bonus there. And then we get, say, a decorative flower bed, maybe? Big bush. Big bush seems wrong. Small bush. Same value. Interesting, we can cut the cost. Can we only claim? And wood is by far our most prevalent resource at the moment. So I feel like building something that just takes wood is probably the right choice. Now, pointy bush. Kind of feeling the blue flower bed. I feel like it would pair nicely in a way that the bush doesn't quite, because this just feels like another pointy thing. Big bush is better, but we'll go blue flower bed for now. We'll see what that gets us in terms of stuff. Because I don't know exactly what our deco values are going to be. We're going to go ahead and turn off our research building for now. Speed things up. You still be great snoozing. Festivals. Oh. It looks like that alone already puts above decoration value now. Yeah. Oh, maybe the town square technically gives a decoration value 1. Oh, yes, this has a decoration value 2. Look at that. So everything in this radius gets a decoration value bonus. This gives a deco value 2, so everything within that radius. 2, 2, 4. 4 might be the max. That's interesting. I wonder if this will actually fully light up at night. I hope it does. Research Town Square, construct Town Square, organize a cheerful gathering. Festival groundlings also create a small passive happiness bonus on the staff, which is quite helpful. It's expensive, but I think it's worth it. Let's be host a festival, huh? Let's do it. How do we do it? Sending credit return. They brought back 4 units of survival gear. Needed to explore infested locations, which is interesting. Do we want those berry seeds or the stone? No. I go get the bread. Call me crazy. I think the 50 stone's the most worthwhile bet right now. How do you organize a festival? There we go. Festivals. Cheerful gathering. Gather around bonfire, relax your stories, increase happiness by 3 for 12 hours. That sounds like a useful thing to have. Because that might get us some more nomads. So we'll go ahead and do a cheerful gathering for now, but the scavengers, when they find out that the village had a festival while they were gone, and being like, hey, what? Our mushroom farmers are hard at work. Good job. I'm gonna move these, get that perfect place with grind set going. This is going to be interesting. There's areas that have deco value but are not fully covered. I wonder what that'll do. Nice. Nope. Cheerful gathering is being prepared. And look at that. Festival. Look at that. Fire. Yay. Who doesn't like a good fire? Certainly I like a good fire. You all know me. I'm a sucker for my synergy, so... not synergy. Symmetry. So we'll go ahead and put those in like that. Try and maximize our bonuses. Technically we waste one level 2 bonuses, but it does also kind of look like maybe we max our deco value at 4. So, yeah. That's interesting. Nomads arrive in 18 hours. This expires in 7. I mean, I'm happy to do one of the herb festivals. Boost that happiness for 3 days, get more people. I see that our wood cutting camp has once again run out of trees to cut. Let's go ahead and get that set up. I'm actually going to scoot this one so that that woodcutter can only reach those trees. It's good thing no one's been poisoned yet, so far. Our street lights and whatnot aren't... That's good. Go ahead and mark those for demolition. With the acknowledgement that we're going to need another path around here soon. I see the scavengers are done. Let's go ahead and send them to the forest. Man, Anbu is fucking snoozing. Bro is tired. Gives us plenty of time to go and complete all these scavenging quests, though, so that's nice. I'm gonna go ahead and do a Rite of Harmony, get the happiness bonus. Oh, hello, mining camp. I see that you are there. There you go. Plenty more rocks for you to mine. And we are clear-cutting the north end of Anbu's back. Not a single unnatural thing, single natural thing left up there. Hi, Pictus. Welcome in. Pleasure to have you with us. How are you doing? Come in, come in, come in. What do we think we should do, research-wise? Eat command. Commands on to eat. Command him to sleep. This could be a useful command to have. Mushroom needs salt to grow. Turns rock solid when it's grown. Harvest for stone. Heal shroom. Anbu medicine. Poisonous fungi. I don't know what that is, but it sounds concerning, given everything here is poison. Flophouse gives housing for up to 3 villagers. Corn plantation appears to be the next thing up on the list. Corn, very heat resistant, requires a little water, but it goes slowly. Has a lot of water. Alternative water source in hot climates. Interesting. Could pop huts. Housing for up to 3 villagers. Decent protection from poisonous airs. Quality 3, beds 3, max decorations 7. Oh, so you can increase the maximum amount decorations boost the quality of a house. I see. Fishery, catches fish, seawater collector, pest control. Removes external parasites in their eggs. What the hell am I looking at? You have a question about the game design you've not been able to / really bothered all that much to find an answer to? I mean, go ahead. What's up with it? What you got for us? Reduces wood by mining giant chunks of Anbu's backs. More efficient wood cutting camp. Sawmill's probably worth researching. As is the quarry. He'll let us actually start mining those giant things in order to get them out of our way. Food stand. Provides food for villagers in remote areas. Could be useful. Recipes for more efficient scavenging rations. Boarding house. Adequate housing for 30 villagers. And have slightly more susceptible to poison due to the cramped conditions. Good lord. Brick furnace. Produces bricks from clay. Tree. Food liquefier. Makes food, Anbu food, into liquid Anbu food for the feeding pump? What the fuck? Do I know if the map is generated as you play or if every player explores the same map? I believe the map is generated each time you play. I do not think it is a set map. It is a journey. As well as you have these things here. These are crossroads. The crossroads allow you to steer what direction you're going. You can also see that there's a specific realm that visible area that I can see all on each side. And that dictates what's actually on the map, so to speak. So I believe everything that's behind you as you move is technically inaccessible. But I think the map is generated as you go, and it's generated based on which of these crossroads you go. So that'll change like the seed and whatnot. Anyways, that is just a guess of mine based on the way that things have been presented and how I would imagine a game like this would be designed in terms of you would want it to be at least somewhat replayable, and having it all be the same map cuts back on that. But then again, Frostpunk's campaign mode, every single game is done on the same map. Good to know, adds the replay value in terms of the map cannot be meaningfully spoiled. Exactly. I think you have some idea of, like, probably strategies that will be able to be developed over time if you work at it. Like, I imagine that you might know that if you keep going north, maybe you'll find a cold biome or something. If you keep going east, you're gonna find hot biomes, like, more quickly or whatever. Thank you. How's my day? My day is going quite well. It's been long. I've been pretty tired. I had a bit of a rough one other day, but you know, for all things considered, we're doing alright. Looks like we have a proper excess of available water at this point. So I'm gonna go ahead and disable 2 of our air wells. Oh good, the rite of harmony is just about getting processed and ready to go. There we go. Herbaceous. How are we doing on resource storage? Are we like filling up at this point? Should I be concerned? I need to be concerned. Resource availability. Oh hey, it's raining. Look at that. That'll definitely kick our water production into overdrive. Maybe I should consider getting another water tank. Only 150 in storage is actually not very much at all. Especially if we ever end up in a, what's it called? Not rainforest. Desert. That's what I'm trying to think. If we ever end up in a desert, that might be a problem. Also, you don't have to worry too much, Pictus, about spoilers, because I am currently actively avoiding the main quest. No, I do think I might have completed the entirety of the tutorial. I don't see anything else that's available. Like, we don't have any active Elder's Notebook quests, which makes me think that perhaps we have seen what the game wants us to see. With that in mind, and with Onbu deciding he's gonna wake up, I'm going to go ahead and mark this for repair. It does not need to be a high priority. Wakey, wakey, big guy. You hungry? Yes, how are you doing on mushrooms? Tuning 22? Okay. If you look at the research tree, I think let's research the Onbu kitchen. Our scavenging party is back. Onbu has evacuated his bowels. It's a shame there's no animation for that. I say a shame like I want to see this guy shame. It's not really the hope we plan. Quick send a party before it requires us to spend resources to do it. Probably assign a worker to the horn blower here in a minute. Free nomads. Awesome. Welcome to the party. Ooh, and they don't even make us unhappy. Yippee yay. Perfect. I mean, we can keep track of more. Research building requires more staff. Well, you know, we'll figure that out, won't we? Building, sources, material storage. Slot one is in there, and slot one is there. We're gonna have one on each corner of the main farming square. The mysterious structure is complete. The ancient structure utilizing unknown technology can receive strange transmissions to the building indestructible. Oh shit. Cutscene. Hello. How wonderful. I can't believe we managed to repair it. Dear, isn't it just like that thing from your father's stories? What was it called again? Radio transmitter? I think you're right. Appears to be something called an antenna tower. Legend has it that these towers could capture vibrations in the air and convert them into speech, connecting the ancient wandering cities to the people on the ground below. But let's not get ahead of ourselves. We don't even know if it works yet. Well, there's only one way to find out, isn't there? Let's activate it. Would you do the honors, my friend? Oh, look, they even give us a little button. Boop. I don't know how we have electricity for this thing. There's clearly lights on it, but, wonderful. If anyone else out there also has one of these antenna towers, we might be able to hear them. I didn't think so. Could get so excited in my old age. Theoretically, yes, but let's remain vigilant. It's a dog-eat-dog world. We can't afford to trust just anyone. Would you at least try to feign a little excitement here? Okay, cool. We have a antenna tower now. Past, present, future. Wait for a transition. Shout out to them using past, present, and future, which is in fact the name of the main suite from the Andor show. $150 water. Is there an upgraded water storage building? I don't think there is, because it's just the water tank that's down here. House, fishery, seawater. This is extractive quarry, food center, importing mineral bakery, brick house, streamer, seafood with fire, sculpting, trade post, warehouse, cottage, community closet, glass blower. Large water tank. Okay, they do exist, but they're way down that tech tree. Holy shit. Like, actually insanely far down that tech tree. So we're gonna need some additional water tanks. I think that is not really up for debate. Where can we put these water tanks that are not gonna be in the way, but they're still accessible? Because you do have to account for travel time in this game, which I think is a good touch, but it is interesting. I think with the conceit that, you know, we lose one of our berry gathering points, we put a piece of road there, and then we go water tanks. Wrong one. Put it there. Go here. Dirt road. Dirt road. Cordon it off like that. It's a shame you can't rotate it. And hypothetically, I do think it would be worthwhile to maybe put some additional material storages in here. I don't know what I can do with a 1x2 space. How close are we at? Close enough that I need to set somebody on the horn blower. Because someone's got to walk all the way over there to be in charge. Yeah, they're on their way. Good. Just gotta make sure Onbu goes the way that we want him to go. Look at that. Plenty of extra water storage now. Wow, people are already going and filling them up. Good. Good. Let's see here. I'm actually going to go ahead and mark this whole block of roads for demolition. That we are in the rain cloud. We've caught up with it. Oh shit, also. Southeast. There we go. Oh, Onbu doesn't trust your commands. Onbu, you little shit! I need those people! Onbu! Onbu! I my research up and running, shouldn't I? Get that on-do kitchen working. We're gonna go ahead and demolish this material store. Oh, we have a transmission. Antenna! It's working! It's actually working! We've just received our first transmission. Hello? Can you please... We hear you, but the signal is rather bad. Could you please repeat? You on top blueprint upgrade intent? Hello? Hello? We've lost the signal, but it looks like they managed to send us something. Let's see here. It appears to be a blueprint of an upgrade for our antenna tower, just like they said. An upgrade? This thing we just dug out of the ground a few days ago. I'm really not sure about this. How in the world would anyone have access to this kind of technology? Don't be so skeptical now, dear. Everything has worked out so far, hasn't it? But I don't think we can find the materials the blueprint calls for on our Onbu. Should keep an eye out for any landmarks on the ground and send scavengers there. Once we've completely upgraded, we might be able to re-establish contact. Hearing the fact that they mentioned Onbu, they might even have more valuable information. Interesting. Improved antenna. Hey, takes iron ore, which we already have. Not all of it, though. Interesting. So we're going to need to acquire additional iron ore, and quite a bit. Oh, Onbu, you betray us. I see that our scavenging party is ready, so they've already looted that. Wood, herbs. I'm going to go ahead and have them go and get these ancient notes. We'll get some tools from this place. Okay. Go ahead and undock that. Hello, stack of notes. It's a good thing resources don't decay out in the open. That's a nice touch for us, at least. We can put additional air wells up in this area, as well as maybe additional water storage. It may behoove us someday to move the berry gather, but for right now, it's in a not half bad location, actually. Right. Let's see. For now, the people are happy. We will get additional nomads in 16 hours. That will be after the Rite of Harmony expires, so we might need to do another Rite of Happiness. Whatever the heck it's called. Yes. We completely filled our farmland. That's awesome. Go ahead and take an extra farmer off and see if they can still maintain the field in a full state. Shout out to mycologists. They definitely need some additional people. That's interesting to think about. Our research is going well. That's good. I put the Onbu kitchen up here. I believe, yeah. Onbu cache. We're gonna want this food and medicine for Onbu. We'll need to figure out a good connection point for our pathing to get up that direction. And back over to here. This was kind of a poor placement for our town square, for being quite honest with ourselves. Let's see here. I wish... Let's just start mapping out a ring road to encompass this area. It won't get the full thing, just because we can't fully clear the area yet. just so that there's this idea of connection around the area. I see that our research is done. Onbu Kitchen makes mushrooms into onbu food. Now, I might actually move our mycologist at some point up over here. Let's see here. Yeah, how's that look? I mean, they literally can't fill that much space, but I could put one... Actually, I could slot one in there, and one like there. Yeah, use the two inner humps and then have them overlap with each other. Get 4 times the workforce, though that one doesn't quite fit there. But, yeah. That'll mostly work. Yeah. Alright. So, like, conceptually, we'll have the mycologist up here. Lock that for now. And that's not too far from the water supply. Conceptually. And then we can put the onbu kitchen. I mean, fits quite nicely. Maybe right next to the mycologist, and then we can put the onbu storehouse next to it. And that has already been marked for demolition. Nice. I'll go ahead and mark that for demolition as well. Actually, before we build that, we'll go ahead and I'm going to commit the resources for the onbu research cast. Love slurring my words. Resource cache. Oh, good. Our villagers are still happy, so that's good. Hey, look at our workers go, toiling away to build the ring road. Nice. Look at that. Definitely that was intentional, that I perfectly frame the symmetrical road around that. Definitely. 100%. Disconnect that one. And go ahead and we'll disconnect that one. That'll leave it as expected. Oh. I even see how many people wanted to join. How many happiness? We have 2 homeless people. Okay. That's a pretty easy fix. Go ahead and squeeze in a couple more tents like so. And actually, if I'm being smart about it, I've got them set up like that. In the peak happiness zone. Our scavengers have returned. Wood, herbs, wood, berry seeds, more ancient notes, free iron ore. Oh, an oasis. A lush oasis nestled in the otherwise barren desert. Ooh, there's some desert nearby. Look at that. That's concerning. That's how close it is, too. Yeah, I'll send someone to the shrine. Seems like a worthwhile time. It's a shame I can't send scavengers to go check on those nomads. Just be like, hey, you know, if you want to come this way, feel free. undercutting the north side of London. Get that squared away. Yep, can't get that any closer. But it does give us a good impression of the proper scale of this thing. I'm gonna go ahead. I think I'm gonna take the L on our building of some tents. I mean, tents. Get it? Actually, these need to be placed such that they are actually fully present. Otherwise, and you know what? That's still a bad spot for those, as they will overlap a proportion of their effect zone. And hypothetically, this is a good spot for them. These 1x1s, connected zones. They're just tough to fit elsewhere. Alright, we'll give them fireworks launchers just for the fun of it. I think we deserve firework launchers as a treat. Alright, Ombu launch, cash. 5 food and medicine for Ombu. That is not much in the grand scheme of things. So, I mean, we'll start with 1. You like it's getting darker slash blue as the day goes on? Yeah, you get deeper into the night and things get darker. It's a shame that the street lights don't seem to be getting lit up as the day goes on with it. That would be nice. Sacrifice villager. Terrifying. Stops all revolts for a while. Uh-huh. Mushrooms and nutritious ingredients be fed to restore a lot of hunger. I think we'll live. Ombu Doctor. As you can send out worker to cure Ombu of poison or heal it. It could be useful. Compost dung to create compost used as fertilizer or biogas used as fuel by decontaminators. Compost heap could be useful. Pet Ombu. I want to pet the baby. Corn plantation is the next thing that has a star on it, though, so I think I'm going to take the L and go ahead and tell them to research that. Oh, well, Ombu will soon enter a desert, a biome with a very hot, dry climate where air wells won't be able to use water and beets won't grow at all. Cacti grow well here and can serve as an alternative source of water. Okay. Glad that popped up the moment I told them to research corn. Still, corn is heat resistant, requires a little water, so, you know, we can grow that probably in the desert and perhaps supply it using a cactus. But we'll need both. How long until he enters the desert? Unclear. Ooh, tools. Alright. Our firework launchers have been completed. Just hidden behind those tree plants. It's just such a shame that these don't light up at night. I wish they did. Have them cast a nice warm glow around the rest of the area. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and allow this mycologist to get built. And I'm actually gonna tell them to harvest these puddles. Alas, the animators cannot think of anything. Everything. I don't know if it's that they didn't think about it, or if it's more likely that they weren't able to do it within the budget that they had allotted. I'll be honest, it feels like they could have. I mean, they do already have lighting and fire effects for the kitchen. Could just make a basically a bigger one for the stone lanterns. But, it is what it is. I don't need a guy with a hornblower right now. Okay. Mushroom balls, constipator, laxative. Okay, and this can store a fair bit of different stuff. I'm gonna go ahead and put another one over here, or we're gonna go ahead and disable it. I see that this is done, so we'll go ahead and put 2 workers on it. Take 2 workers off this and deconstruct it. And we'll go ahead and get rid of the plot over there. Instead, add plot over here. Best that we can. Slightly more limited work zone, but we'll get the job done. Good, and the plots are disappeared anyways. So that's good. Mark that whole shebang for harvest. Oh, I see that the researchers are not currently doing anything. Oh, corn is done. Alright, so I'll tell them to research the cactus just in case. Yeah, we got a pretty decent amount of clay that's built up for now. Have to be worried about that eventually. It is interesting to see them taking this alternate path across here, because we don't have a good connecting path here, and this is so much faster to make the jump. It does imply that they have a pretty substantive pathing algorithm involved. Oh god, all of our spare workers are currently working on mining this shit. Good lord. Hi, you're here to give us chat interaction for bed. Good night. Thank you so much for stopping by. Have a good one. Take a good night. Bye, Wither. Let's see here. We're gonna go ahead. We're gonna scoot this in, and we're gonna move this such that it basically fulfills. Haley, you gonna do me dirty like that? Ooh, I could squeeze it in there. Okay. That'll let the mine workers get to work in here. I'm actually gonna go ahead also. Unmark these for manual harvest. There we go. Let those workers and haulers get back to doing actual work, you know? I'll allow this one to be manually harvested. That's fine. Woodcutting camp with no trees left. I kind of want to leave these trees around here, you know, like the little forest stand for the Onbu ologists. You know, let them pretend that they still live in a natural and spoiled wilderness. I'm gonna go ahead and move this woodcutter camp. I'm gonna move it down over into this whole shebang. Oh, our scavenging party has returned. Can't quite reach that shrine. forest, herbs, berry seeds. I'm not sure I want to go into a desert just yet. So with that in mind, salt and a little bit of iron ore. I'm gonna go ahead and send our scavengers over here. Our cactus plantation is being researched, so that's good. I'm gonna undisable that. And I'm gonna go building on the kitchen. I'm gonna squeeze that in. Yeah. I like that. Connected to the path like that. And a little back roads connection to the mycologist. Cactus plantation research. Awesome. And that is that, I suppose. Okay. So now we are hypothetically capable of living in a desert. I think I'm gonna need another farm, though, because I'm gonna want one for the corn, and I'm gonna want one for the cactus. Farm. So let's see. I mean, honestly, slipping it on in here is not a bad idea. Any upgrades? Can only see the first tier of them. Yeah. I think if we are gonna build another farm, this is the place to do it. So go ahead and put that there. It fits pretty nice. Right? That's, I mean, is that basically centered? Would it behoove me to have it placed like that instead? Like, what's the optimal placement option here? I think I pretty much had it right. Okay, cool. And this place has some bamboo food. Are you gonna have a nice munch there, buddy? I don't know the eat command, so I can't tell him to eat of his own accord. So it's gonna be up to him on whether or not he decides to do it. Oh yeah, he's hungry. Okay. I've never seen him actually stop to eat, so I don't know why you would want to have an eat command. I mean, it's not expensive to research it. Honestly, I feel like you probably research eat command to get sleep command. But I think, do I want to go ahead and get huts? Maybe. They're 2x2 in size, which is interesting. But they hold more people. So I'm going to have to redesign my town square if I get those. 10 wood, 10 stone plates, 20 clay. They're so much more expensive than tents. One wonders why. I'll probably need the better food production eventually. Probably I want the compost heap though. Because we are collecting dung currently, and I think that our dung is literally doing nothing. We get 80 dung, but can't do anything with it at present. You just have it. So, you know, that's gross. It's working on it. Oh, goodness, I did not mean to cancel have all of those get marked for harvesting. Let's be a little bit more tactful in our designation of harvest. Yeah, look at all these berry bushes are hiding back in here. It's like a whole little wild forest still on the ass end of Onbu. Makes sense. We basically don't do anything over there. What was that? What was that bing? I don't know. Is it this? Ah! Onbu Kitchen. Let's go ahead and get at least one worker who's going to be working that for us. We have like a whole Onbu infrastructure setting set up now. That's good. That's fun. I'm gonna go ahead and say executive decision. What the hell was that? I feel like I'm going insane. I'm gonna go ahead and executive decision. Expand this road out to here. So there's at least technically a connection, even if it's the least efficient possible routing that no one will ever take. I wish I had a good way to consolidate. I wish I had a good way to consolidate clay into one location. So right now we don't have good way to get clay. How do we want to water? Are all of our water storages full? It sure as shit looks like that. Okay. With that in mind, I'm going to turn one more of these guys down. See, our scavengers are ready to go out again. Tools. Got 14 of the 15 iron ore. Oh, and we're moving into the desert whether we want to or not at this next junction. I wouldn't say no to having more people. There's an Onbu sleep spot there. Also 3 iron ore, which we need. Easy come, easy go. I'm gonna go ahead and have them go to the ruined settlement, get those tools, and then we'll pop down to that quarry if it's still available. Yep. It's interesting how, shall we say, unnecessary the, I already forgot what I was gonna say. Never mind. We got max orders in both of those. That's good. No one's been poisoned, so that's good. I mean, thankfully, he's just been walking this whole time, so not too worried about that. Sawmill, quarry, smoking hut. Make scavenging regions from various types of food. That could be useful to send people outside of the easy access range. Becomes less of an issue. Bile extraction. Extracts blood from the Onbu's gallbladders. Process slightly reduces its health and trust in you. Automatically extracts blood from Onbu's heart with every heartbeat. This process slightly increases Onbu's hunger. Slightly reduces health and trust in you. Black pudding. Ugh. Onbu doctor could be useful. How expensive is a proper house? A cottage. Comfortable housing for up to 4. 3x2. They're quite large. Granary, deep quarry, blacksmith, aqua farm, oratory, commune. Comfortable housing up to 30. Hold on, commune might be the answer that we're looking for here. I mean, it's way down that list. I don't know how easily we can make that. We have place decoration to greatly increase effectiveness homes in wide area. I mean, artistry goes hard. Mansion. Luxurious housing for up to 5. Good protection. Poisons there. The commune doesn't have a negative poison cost, but it isn't like easy either. What's the high tier shitty? The boarding house. Adequate housing for up to 30. Slightly more susceptible to poison due to cramped conditions. Eesh. That is expensive. Flop house minus 40%. Poison resist. I don't know, poison hasn't been that bad so far. But also, I mean, what does a tent give us? I don't know. What's the max deco slots on a tent? 3. This is the same as a flop house. And they're cheap enough to build. I don't know how much more space efficient that is. Commune's probably good in the long run. The flop house, maybe you could probably take more of it. Also, we have 11 free workers. I'm gonna go ahead and increase our mining ability. Not mining, our woodcutters. Probably wouldn't be a terrible idea to get an additional set of miners up and about, though. I don't know. Alright, well, we'll go ahead and prompt plot this up for sure. What's the updates from time? Fertilizing. Yield at all costs, but compost is required to plant. That's right. It's too cold. Even in the jungle. For corn. Similarly for the cactus. I mean, I'll put one guy on this farm, I guess. Just to keep it from going fallow. Which isn't a real thing, but, you know. Might as well. Well, I don't know, it feels like it's probably a waste of labor. We don't really need that guy right now. Put an extra clay miner up. What should we research? I feel like having the ability to order Ondu to sleep is a good idea. Is there anything that's more directly critical? I mean, enlightenment, scientific expedition. Start by the Onbu Doctor. Observe Onbu and determine whether it is a divine being. Requires notes to start and resets call. I have no idea what that does. You know what I should do? I should probably build that compost heap that we researched, shouldn't we? Let's get the smoking hut researched. Compost heap. Ew, look at the size of that negative space. Excuse me. Dung collector. I just wanted to make sure I knew where dung collector area was, just so we wouldn't accidentally put this on it. So we'll just go ahead and I'm gonna stick this compost heap. I'm gonna squeeze it in somewhere that doesn't require too much. Thinking is the wrong word, but also not too much additional gathering to make space for it. Just making sure we didn't accidentally set the onbu spike to get harvested. Alright, no. Onbu is unsure about which path to take, huh? Which path do we want him to take? I mean, a sleeping spot's nice, but he'll sleep wherever. I'm not that concerned about it. He's gonna be in a desert no matter which way he goes, so it's a good thing we have that extra farm set up, as well as having corn available for growth. Mushrooms in the forest. Probably go get the one that has wood and shrooms. It seems useful. I mean, I'm poisoned nomads. They're probably ill and need a doctor. Oh, dunes. Interesting. Sand can be refined into glass. I'm thinking north, you know? We can probably handle a couple of sick people. Send somebody to go on the horn blow. And, go northeast. He accepts our commands. That's a good... Who's my favorite big old dinosaur man? Ooh, yeah, two. Cure poisoned villagers. Some of your villagers are poisoned. Cure them using a village doctor and herbs. We have one poisoned villager. They'll seek treatment as soon as they're poisoned. When further exposed, poison become badly poisoned, which will kill them after a while. Well, we'll go ahead and set somebody on the doctor. So we'll just enable the doctor. So who got themselves poisoned? Who's the dipshit? Seems like Ombu's trying to get himself out of here as well, which honestly, fair enough, buddy. Fair enough. Oh, look, there's an Ombu sleeping spot to the north anyways. We worked that one out. Awesome. Oh, our wood cutting camp no longer has any available trees. Okay. Well, let's go ahead and move it over here. Man, these mycologists are really going to town when it comes to getting those. Wow, this thing works slow. The mushroom ball is extremely slow. Man, where did all these mushroom people come from? They are really being far more efficient than they were in the other location. Not sure why. I'm gonna go ahead and add an extra worker here. Okay. Our doctors have cured them. Perfect. Oh, our skin is burning. That's right. Let's go 40 wood, 5 mushrooms. Why not? Nothing crazy, nothing terrible. Oh. Nope. Ombu's decided that he's had it. And he's going to bed. Okay, big guy. this, and add 3 workers to it. Now, they won't even grow at the current temperature. Interesting. What if I tell them to just plant, and I'll just have 1 guy do it? I don't know. Deconstruct those dirt roads. Those are part of the ring road. I need those for the aesthetic. These are vitally important for the aesthetic. They cannot be tampered with. What are people doing on happiness? I mean, people are doing okay on happiness. We want to pop a cheerful gathering so we can try and get those. Yeah, you know what? We'll do a cheerful gathering. They're gonna bring our happiness up to. That'll bring us up to 9. Yeah. Cool. And then we can get some extra. We have the smoking hut now, so that's nice. Let's see. Food for villagers in remote areas, curing boarding house, wheat harvesting, brick furnace next. I'm thinking quarry. I'm thinking I'm gonna want to have the ability to at least research how to make these things before I directly need them, you know? You don't want to be out of stone, and the best way to get them is the quarry. And as you can see, the quarry research requires stone, so we kind of need that. Yay, we have a mushroom ball. Yay! Hey, these guys are really going to town. Go ahead and get rid of this clay deposit. That's going to be in the way. Okay. What are you doing? Oh, you see, you've been poisoned. Well, luckily for you, there's a doctor available. Get to it. Yeah, I'll give you an extra doctor, even. Smoking hut. That's rather large. Where should we squeeze in the smoking hut? What does it take to make? Like, what kind of food does it smoke? Honestly, I wish I could squeeze it right there, but I can't. But I could put it here, which I'm not against. Yeah, if I put it there, right? Hold on, then we go here, we go dirt road. Do that. Save that. We could stick a deco in there. I don't know what good putting a decoration in there would be. I would put the street light in there if the street lights worked. Just for the aesthetic. Unfortunately, the street lights don't work, so, you know, meh. You know what? 10 herbs, 15 mushrooms? Hop to it. We're gonna have poison villagers, which means we're gonna need those, okay. That guy got cured. Awesome. Since we're gonna have poison villagers, we're gonna need additional, herbs. Since we need additional herbs, yeah. Probably go ahead and spare an extra work with the herbalist. Oh good, our compost heap has been constructed. I see that we have no workers. Product of biogas, I'll go ahead and get compost instead. See that our worker over here is poisoned as well. I'm gonna go ahead and say 2 workers here? I don't know. Oh, 4 hours? Yeah. Leave it on 1 guy. That'll get the job done. It's a long walk to get all the way back there, so it's not ideal, that's for sure. Decoration points. Being able to get the higher deco boost is appealing conceptually. But for now, we'll be okay. I see we have no idle workers. That's mildly concerning. How do I have no idle workers? Where did they all go? What happened to them? Now we're about to get some of this. No free workers, not enough resources. We don't have enough wood planks. Nope. We got 3 more nomads. Awesome. Very good. How are we doing happiness wise? No homelessness. Perfect. The people are doing a-okay. We'll be dropping back below 9 soon. Well before that blocks, but that'll be okay. Yeah, we got 3 idle workers. I'm not going to assign any of these people to do anything specific, just because. Nope. Storage full. Wow. That's probably a good problem to be having, is that the storage is full, considering literally all of these are about to become completely fucking useless. Yeah. Is there anything I can do? And we've got 4 water storage tanks already built. I feel like adding more would be mildly problematic. Maybe not. I mean, how expensive are these things to build? 30 wood. This is research, I'm actually going to deconstruct it. I feel like I'm committing to something. Yeah. I'm going to put this road up through the middle there. That lines up nicely. Alright. Go ahead and deconstruct that. Then we'll need to build another one. I'm not sure where exactly I'll put the research hut. Maybe up here. The poisonings are getting worse. That's a shame. Berry seeds? I'm not against picking up some extra berry seeds. It's certainly becoming more common. Fortunately, we have some wild herbs that decided to grow here. That's very good. Very useful for us. Man, we spend a lot of wood planks, huh? Okay, having 6 free workers. And get stuff done, huh? 6 free workers and you can still never get enough help, huh? Perhaps Okay. 200% decomposition speed on the cactus, which is not great, but we can start planting them, and they probably will start growing once we enter the desert. Bombi decides he wants to wake his happy ass up anytime soon. So it's probably not a waste of time 100% to have this guy tilling. It's not great. It's not pointless. Ugh. These things, people are gonna stop getting poisoned, please. Okay, let's speed things up. Yeah, the farm has problems. Smoking hut, read materials. Yeah, that's fine. That is all as expected, shall we say. How many people do we have at this point? 51 total population. Man, we have really been growing, huh? Oh, and it's raining. Okay. That's good, though our water tank is nearly completely full again, which, wow. We are storing quite a lot of it. We've got almost 1,000 water available to us. We might not even need to worry about our, oh, look at that, we have, explored, not quite everything in range. That's 50 free wood for us to go pick up. Interesting. Some of our mushrooms are decaying before they're getting picked up. What's up with that? What do you find that's happening? I'm actually gonna take this guy off. I'm not that worried about our water supply. Oh, I see our wood cutting camp has successfully exhausted all trees in the area once again. Goodness gracious. Let's squeeze their camp down on there so they can get to work. Alright, Aldu's decided to wake up. That'll get us out of the poison, thankfully. It's a question for another time. Got another bowel evacuation. That's good. And I'm a little hungry. Might send somebody up there to give him a little mushroom bowl. I mean, how many we got? 3? Yeah, that's plenty. Hey, Ambu, I got something for you, buddy. Oasis. Water and sand. Ah, there's a way to get water in the desert that does not require growing cacti. Probably not enough to live off of, but, you know. Still. Our scavengers have returned. Very nice. I see that this has become available. Do I wait until this mine becomes available instead? Nah, they'll probably be back soon enough. Not too concerned. Nomads. You encounter a group of nomads looking for a new home. Some poison will die soon when let them join them. Yep, bring them in. More people, more happy. One healthy person, 2 poison people. Oh, hello, what's this? Villagers with deadly issues. Oh my, hello. Badly poisoned. Alright, well, you know, we've got some doctors on staff, and they're on their way, so fingers crossed. Some are poisoned and will die soon. We'll let them join the village. Yes, we will. We need people. I'm just gonna select the sawmill. Go ahead and expand our path network there, and I'm gonna need another research building, so where can we squeeze this in that will make sense? Honestly, I'm close to squeezing it there, and then put another water tank. For the sake of being able to store just an ungodly amount of water. You know, I'm beginning to wonder if perhaps I should be building additional storage for other things as well. Like, we got max berries, max beets in here. Yeah. What stores herbs? Our research building has been fully constructed, so that's good. The desert. Now you just secure a steady supply of water in the desert. You should plant crops that grow in this hot climate. Research and select corn plantation for another one of your farms. Yeah. Alright, so we'll go ahead and switch this to a bit of corn, and we'll switch this to cactus. We'll unblock that availability. So we are officially in the desert now. Awesome. Something unexpected may occur when scavenging that oasis. Okay, cool. It's saying there's a sleeping spot there. Well, I mean, he took a snooze anyway, so nothing concerned. No toxicity in the desert, so that's nice. Even though it's got what looks like a giant ribcage right there. Let's turn off all of our air wells. We don't need them working anymore. And, I mean, I might as well fully staff the cactus farm, since nobody is going to be causing problems there. Who are you? No, I will work with people. Oh, I forgot I put something here. Bro just gets to aura farm the whole way, huh? Good for him. Hey, let's, feed Onbu a mushroom ball. Mushroom ball. That's our boy. There you go. Nice and full, aren't we? Our scavengers have returned. I'm going to go ahead and send them to the mine because we really need that iron ore. Smoked beet, huh? Dried tomato, smoked fish. Well, we have a gazillion beets. Interesting you can't dry corn. Corn is very much a survival food in this game. Dried tomato, smoked fish, smoked beet. Well, we don't have any tomatoes, so I'm gonna keep it on smoked beets. Chef's go. Very funny that they're smoking has corn on the outside of it, when the one resource you cannot use in it is the corn. Your services are no longer needed. Feeding Trebuchet. Also, the doctors. I don't think your help is needed either. I don't think anyone is sick anymore, so that's good. Sawmill's getting to work. I might need a carpenter. I think we might be at the point where it would be worthwhile to invest in an additional carpenter and additional stonemason. Now, our stonemasons have been keeping up on the demand. I think I just don't build that much stuff that needs stone currently. I see that our clay gathering camp is currently at resources, which is its own sort of problem. You don't need that hornblower staffed either. This is just way more efficient. I don't know what changed. This may end up making a really dense clay field, and if it does, that'll be super good for us. Compost and whatnot is getting to work though, so that's good. They are doing their best to trek it on back. The cacti are they are growing, that is for sure. Decayed crop. Ooh. That would be all of those beets that were unable to be harvested before we switched over. Man, look at that desert. Got an ombu feeding spot coming up. Salt and sand. Sand and salt. Man, a lot of unexpected things in the desert, I guess. Not sure exactly which way we'll take Ombu. I might let him just pick. Clay gathering camp is mad at us, huh? That's fine. You know what? We'll just go ahead and disable it, and we'll basically say, great, you guys are now less efficient traveling workers. Go get all that clay. Shoo shoo, go get it. Go ahead and say those are all safe to harvest as well. Ombu is giving his best, that's for sure. Very funny how the you know, the clay gathering camp has shovels to work with. I know when they just go in there on their own, like, all right, we gotta harvest some stuff. They're like, all right, start getting that clay with a pickaxe. Seems a little bit silly. Oh, good, our scavengers are home. Very nice. Scavenging party returned with 10 iron ore. Should we go get the water and the sand? Salt and sand? Salt and sand? I'm thinking salt and sand one over here. And in the meantime, we have the ore we needed. So I'm going to go ahead and improve our antenna. Hello, Corey. Oh, look at that. They have very specific placement patterns. Yeah, let's work on getting this giant boulder that is here out of the way. And I'm gonna make a carpenter. Go ahead and put a second one in there. Bunch of decayed crops. It's a little warm for the herbs, so that's good to know. We've already reached the sleeping spot. Wow, okay. Got there quick. I mean, being the place is unaffected by poison, look comfortable for him to sleep in. Yes, indeed. Fresh air, free from any toxins. Do we think he's gonna take a nap on his own? You don't have the research to tell him to take a nap, so, you know. Oh yeah, he decided he's gonna take himself a little nap anyways. Food is scarce, it's automatic food ration video. Food is scarce, what the fuck? Damn, okay. Beets, berries, beet soup. Dang, okay. Food rationing is going into effect. The corn is slow to grow, if I remember. So, that makes sense. No space for planting already with the, 1 second, everybody. Alright, alright. So we're gonna need to, I'm thinking, I mean, what with this being a slow grower, I don't think we're gonna need more than that. Same with the cactus, which is a shame. So we'll take one person off the cacti farm. Our antenna upgrade is done. Ooh, wow, that is quite the upgrade to it. Indeed, indeed. Ooh, we've got a little monitoring station. Interesting. We're gonna go ahead and I'm gonna move that worker over there for now. And let's see, what do they have for us? The upgrade is complete? Well done. Though we'll have to wait for someone to contact us to see if it's actually made any difference. This thing gets more and more hideous the longer I look at it. Hideous? I think it's okay. Let's just call it beautiful in its own way. And we have to wait for a transmission. Okay. Is having himself a little snooze. Holy shit, it is Ghibli-esque. Have you not seen any of the up-close art styles yet, Pictus? They all look like that. I'm taking the holy shit as a direct confirmation that you did not go back and rewatch the opening cutscene from the first stream. Tisk, tisk, tisk on you. But yeah, that... You want to talk about Ghibli-esque? That's Ghibli-esque. We got berries growing in our housing district. Interesting. Funny to see how that happens. Oh wow, our villagers are happy. Not sure how they ended up happy, but they did. I don't know how the needs have gone down, especially considering food rationing is in effect. Food rationing is a tricky business. And you know what? You know what I should probably do? I should probably disable the smoking hut while we're in a tough food area. Also, I should probably get a quarry up and running. I see that our man, Ambu hit that fluffy stuff and he said, "Ah, I'm out of here." He didn't even get on directly onto it. Goes. And we got some quarry workers now. So eventually they'll get rid of this whole boulder. It's gonna take a while, but eventually they will mine it out. Which is good. Which is good. Eventually I'll want to get rid of this one too. Though funnily, this one doesn't have a available node. I have to destroy a clay deposit. Also, scary, I just realized arid means no clay growth. Makes sense, but sheesh. That dune has been scavenged. We've picked up some nice sand, so I'm thinking... I could actually go and get these mines for the extra iron ore. I don't know if I'm gonna need iron ore anytime soon. I probably will. Probably more than I'm gonna need sand or salt. Yeah, I'm gonna send a party to this mine. Try and pick up some extra iron ore, since we know that mines can become a little bit scarce if we're not careful. We're getting like a bustling little sumi metropolis here. And these cacti take forever to grow. I mean, they take long enough to grow. Oh wait, that's because this is on only plant. Hold on, bring my workers back. How are we doing on water? 832. I mean, we're eating into it, but not too bad. Like, could be worse. Man, some of these are up to 50% decomp too. Oopsies. Let me go ahead and I'm gonna scoot that. Build this up. Can't come up with a many jokes for a game. Just like looking at the pretty colors. Finally, a game Pictus can't corrupt. We've done it, lads. At long last, we finally found one. And all it took was it being gimbal, yes. Ooh, polenta made out of corn. Okay. They also make mushroom stew. Actually, that does make mushrooms edible to people, doesn't it? Mushrooms not that well. I'm gonna focus on polenta. The corn is getting into being harvested. That's good. Not nearly as quickly as beets. So yeah, we are gonna have food shortages when we enter the desert, even if we have proper water available. Now you feel like you've been challenged? Yeah, no need to feel that way. Don't worry about it. Ooh, our transmission has come in. Bing! What do we got? We received another transmission, and it seems to be our mysterious benefactor from last time. You actually managed to complete it. I'm impressed. How's the connection on your end? Cute scientist lady, 10 out of 10. Hello there. We can hear you loud and clear now. I am Wildthrod, one of our village's elders. On behalf of everyone here, I thank you very much for the blueprint. But if I may ask, who are you, and why do you possess this technology? Right. I haven't properly introduced myself. Call me Nona. I've always been interested in learning new things, and residing in an old research facility, surrounded by ancient books and technology, has certainly helped. I am currently much more interested in who you are, a people living on an Onbu, a species long thought to have gone extinct, a real, living, wandering village. How do you know so much about us? I'm sorry, who are you? My name is Theodore, and I'm another one of the elders here. So will you please answer my question? Of course, I see. Well, my facility here is in surprisingly good condition, which means that I can gather a lot of data from all over the world. The seismometers captured the rhythm of your Ombu's gait. The long-range microphones record the melody of its sounds. It's also incredible. And the fact that you managed to construct a crude transmitter is just the metaphorical cherry on top. See, dear, I told you this would be a good idea. But Nona, why did you contact us? Would you like to come here and join us? Oh, thank you very much for the offer, but I can't leave this facility just yet. No, there is something much more urgent I need to discuss with you. Surely, you've noticed that the spread of the poisonous fungi is getting worse every day. Yes, unfortunately. A lot of people are seeking refuge in our village. Many of them already afflicted by the poisonous spores. Seems to be no end in sight. You're right, there isn't. Not if we don't do something, that is. But with your ability to survive out there, and the technology at my disposal, we might just be able to fight back. Fight back? How do you imagine us fighting back against what has plagued this world for generations? Scattered across these lands are relics of the old world. I'll tell you more about them when the time is right, but know this, I do have a plan, and with those relics in hand, we stand a chance. You want us to run errands for you? Even now we are barely managing to survive. Any distraction could be the death of us. Theodore, I'm not really sure about that one, buddy. I think we're doing pretty okay. I mean, the food shortage isn't great, but like, it's a desert. What do you expect? I understand your reservations, but I believe that the ultimate fate of not only your village, but the entire world might depend on this. And you're the only ones I could ask, because this is something only a wandering village could achieve. No, I say we shouldn't do this. Why should we trust an outsider? Why should you trust me? Why should I trust you? It's been thousands of years since anyone has seen an Onbu. How do I know you're not just going to exploit it for your own gain, like all those other humans before you? What we do is none of your business. You don't need to trust us because you just want to use us for your own gain. Now, hold on, dear. Nona, please hear me out. I can only speak for myself, but I would not want to exploit our Onbu. We all need each other, and that's why I would like to live in harmony, not only with Onbu, but also with you. I know it can be a difficult balance to strike, but we're all doing our best. And it is not my husband's decision what we as a village do. It is our leaders, so please, tell us where we should be able to find these relics. Thank you. I will try and locate one close to you, and I'll be in touch once I know more. Theo, you can't talk to people like that. I guess we can give it a shot. I'll be in my tent. Oh, he can be so difficult sometimes. I know you'll make the right decisions for us, my friend. Alright, we have to wait for Nona to give us another call. Fair enough, fair enough. How are we doing on our resources? We're kind of just clinging to the edge of livability. It might give us another farm worker. I don't think we're hurting for idle workers, what with all of our air wells currently shut down. We have a crossroad available. Doesn't have a lot going for it, one way or the other at present. Some tools, some sand, rocks, another sleeping spot. I think I'll just let Onbu go wherever he wants on this one. Interesting that Nona's design is so different from everyone's else. It is interesting. It makes me think that perhaps, or at least the elders, no, even if you look at what the actual villagers tend to look like. Now, for one, all of them have face coverings at all times because they live out here in the world that has been quite afflicted by the poison of the poisonous fungi. Which is a good little environmental storytelling, because you see that everybody has their masks on well before you see that they before you're really introduced to the poisonous fungi as a concept. Let me go ahead and just mark all of our clay deposits to be harvested. Oh wow. Quite a lot of clay has developed out here. That poor one worker whose job is pick up Onbu's shit. Like, God, that sucks. Imagine being that one guy. You're the fucking shortest of short straws when being given the, excuse me, when being given the work assignments. Alright. Gotta keep things moving. Presumably Nona's design differences stem from her having to not live out on the surface. She lives in that ancient research facility, as she said. I'm so tempted to completely fill in the housing, but I really don't need to. We have plenty. I was unsure about what path to take. Nah, don't worry, so am I, buddy. Yeah, I don't know. We'll go where he goes. Ooh, borscht. Gourmet meal made from beet and salt. I don't know. Getting additional salt would be... Or not. Well, salt and sand. Obviously. Mostly saying sand, because I don't know where we're going to get sand other than in the desert. I need more advanced storage technologies. Oh, Nona, you have a call for us? What's up? I have located a relic in your vicinity. It is being kept by a man who needs your help. He is a bit of an oddball, but please hear him out. I'll connect you to him now. Hi, Pidge. Hello, can you hear me? Yes, hello. How can we help? The lady I talked to said you live in an Onbu and are willing to put flying scavengers. That is correct, yes. Amazing, please, you must help me. One of my beloved carrier pigeons, Biko, has gone missing on a recent sortie. They must have gotten lost inside a poison storm, and I don't know what to do. I can't go by myself, and I'm afraid of sending one more bird to find will just leave me losing them as well. So please, if you spot any poison storms from up high, send your scavengers out there to look for my Biko. Oh, poor
go. Of course we'll look for him, and rest assured, we'll give him the best care we can. I happen to have some experience as a veterinarian, so I'll personally accompany our scavengers. Thank you so much. They said you'd be particularly interested in this old relic my father kept around. You can have it, only if you bring me back my boy. We'll do our very best. Take care. You handled that well. Make sure to take a look at your map. I'll check your surroundings for poison storms and mark any that stand out to me. Thank you again. Talk to you soon. You want to go out there yourself? At your age? Are you mad? For a crazy person's bird? Dear, someone needs my help, and I feel more than capable of providing it. As soon as we locate it, I'm going. End of discussion. Don't worry about me, dear.
This guy's gonna, like, stage a revolt. He hates me.
Find Biko by scavenging a poison storm. I haven't seen a poison storm yet, so I don't know what to do about that.
Ah, but our scavengers have returned. Perfect. I am just gonna give it this little bit of time so that gets into our direct scavenging range. God, these quarries. They take a heck of a long time to go. I feel like you either appease the lady or her husband. They do seem to have diametrically opposed views on how to handle the situation. And I think he's going to push me towards the abuse Onbu route, and he's going to be sorely disappointed when I diametrically refuse to do that to my boy. I would never hurt him. Are in range. Send up a search party. And indeed, Onbu has gone north. Oh, look there. It looks like we might be heading back into the mountain biome here in a minute. Interesting, interesting. Onbu's doing pretty good. He's at 5% poison. Seven. It's hypothetical. It may behoove us to use some of our extra available labor to increase our available berry planting labor force. Yeah, these only take wood to plant, so to build. Yeah, we'll just go ahead and expand our prison fields. Unfortunately, I don't think we can feed him to Onbu. You're right, I don't think we're allowed to feed our shitty elder to Onbu. I think you're onto something there, though. I feel like we have an understanding on what he deserves if he so much as suggests that Onbu be hurt in any meaningful capacity. What do you want water? 814? Looks like the single cactus farm with the standard number of workers is about enough to keep us steady, more or less, on the amount of water that we're producing, but not hold to the amount of water that we are producing, if that makes sense. Not increase, that means the word I was looking for, not hold. Plus we can pick up some additional stuff in that oasis. Hello, berry gatherer. Go ahead and plant additional berry workers into that one. I mean, no plot sign. Interesting. does look like they can share. Okay, good. This is my first time adding plots. That are able to be used by multiple at once. Okay, there we go. Tell you what, I'm actually going to switch these guys to only plant for a little while, with the intent that we can fill this entire thing with berries. Since berries grow independently of the... Yeah, they have a very wide tolerance. Such good cult leaders. True. Let's just say there's a lot of mouths to feed, and Anbu requires a little bit of protein. Anbu does require a little bit of protein. You're so right about that. In fact, Anbu needs a little bit of protein right about now. Yeah. Boo's, looks like he's feeling a little peckish. That's alright. We have a, perfect solution to that. Go ahead and get somebody working the catapult. Scavengers are back. Sand and salt, sand and water. 10 iron ore, 50 stone, sand and salt. Let's go to this one. It's the same rewards plus something unexpected. So I'm intrigued to know what happens there. If we get the event proc, which it doesn't seem to be guaranteed to actually provide. I think I maybe can get away with having our hollow haulers be properly available again, so that's nice. What is that? Gazpacho. Tomatoes and herbs. Interesting. Deforestation. Da 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 da. Deforestation. Da 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 da. Deforestation, da da da. We're doing deforestation. Yeah. No space for planting. All right, we'll go ahead and switch you over to plant and harvest then. Still have 14 chilling. Let's go ahead and give Anbu a mushroom ball. Showing. Yeah, it's a big mouth. How's he doing food-wise? Nice. Down to 44%. I might give him another one. I think I'll probably pop the scavengers over the mine when they get back. And then, you know, hop, skip, mine, mountain, get that iron ore taken care of. Seems like a good one. Oh, okay. Keep going in a straight line return. For a second, I thought we were going to go west again, and I was like, dang, that's crazy. we have a lot of clay. Oh, and our woodcutting camp is done. At the moment I pick up this game, you're gonna fixate on so much. Heck yeah, that's what we like to hear. We love a little fixation. Seems our scavengers are just about back. Brought back 15 sand and 20 salt for us. Awesome. Let's go ahead and get down into the mines. Forgot I picked up some actual iron at some point. I don't remember where I got it. It's very reminiscent of Nausicaa book and the character design, the ecological disaster and themes. Oh yeah, this is definitely like, what if we took Nausicaa of the Valley, the Wind, and made it a game, but like also did a really good job of it. Which I think I learned. So the game is a lot of fun here. That's this. Nothing to gather. Yeah, I suppose you have worked yourselves out. I'm gonna go ahead and give them that little extra space. And we'll do the same up here. Give them some just nice big berry wings. The food trebuchet guy, just like getting to constantly stand there aura farming, I love it. Like, your job is just sit there and look cool. I'm actually gonna go ahead and just have them give Mamu another mushroom ball. You know, there's Nausicaa mangas as well, but the storyline is a bit different. It includes magic and a far more war and political upheaval. No, I had no idea that was a thing. That's interesting. Our boulders down to 48 remaining stone within it, so that's good. Walk, run. I think we should. Happiness of 9, or happiness of 8. It's nice that I can always push that up to be a little higher with another person. What do we currently have research set? Ah, the sawmill. And I think we've already paid for it, so I'm going to go ahead and allow our staff to get to work on that one. What time is it? Oh boy, it's 10:15. You own both now? Very nice, very nice. What's this? Collapsed mine. As soon as your scavengers step into the mine, the ground starts to shake. Huge boulders fall from and block the exit. Check for another way out and be stuck here. Very confident find a way. You're planning to get the iron rod. Check for another way out, or we might be stuck here forever. After desperately looking for another entrance, when the scavenger suffers over a lever, a large stone starts to move, opening exit. The group leaves, grabbing a handful of stones on the way out. It's a shame that just brings us down to having stone as the outcome, but it's not nothing. I'm gonna send somebody to the shrine. 6 ancient notes is quite a lot. And then we'll pop over to this quarry. It's an entire map dedicated to the warfront with the individual factions in it. That's cool. I love something that's got a good detailed map. That's what it deserves. Not enough resources available. That is fine. Having not enough resources available means that they are out of berry seeds. Which means that we're at maximum planting, essentially. Which is good. That should increase our food supply, not insubstantially. No one died? Why is no one dying? Why are we surprised? Oh, because of the scavenging trip. Yes, yes. Indeed, no one died. That's also not nothing. Fair point. I think it would be smart of us to build another pantry or two. But where? Where to tuck away a pantry? Maybe we don't even consider it tucking away. God, they're so tall, though. Once the boulder's gone, I wouldn't have a problem putting them there. Actually. It is interesting that they share a footprint with the water tower. Tell you what. No free work is available? Yeah, well. We'll sort that out sooner or later. In fact, you know what the good sooner or later would be? Give him a little right of harmony. We're mass producing herbs at this point. That 3-day happiness bonus should give us an additional person or two. I'm just gonna go ahead and turn off our feeding trebuchet. Ombu's pretty fat and happy, so I don't think we need to worry about that too much. Oh my god, I know what the bit for this series is. Oh goodness, what is it going to be? What on earth are you cooking up, Victus? Alright, let's speed things up. Look at that, hustle and bustle. You're gonna promote cult-like activity at every turn? Oh boy. It's entirely possible. Look at him go, he's like having a little dance. Is he having a little dance because we're doing a festival? Oh my goodness! To express gratitude towards Ombu for keeping the village space. Oh yeah, Ombu likes the smell of the herbs being burnt. And so he does a little dance for us. Oh, he's a baby. And he's unsure about what path to take at the next crossroads. Interesting. Ooh, light hailstorm. Hailstorm reduces happiness by 5 and lowers temperature. That's not a poison storm, though. Oh, yeah, that's gonna cross the path there. Presumably, when we cross it, which would be bad. I'm thinking I'm gonna tell Ombu to go north, maybe? Yeah. Yeah, I think going straight still is the play. Takes us past a decon facility, which are pretty rare. I don't know. Send a party out to get that. Which way, people? Which way? North or south? North or south? North or south? Put in your votes. Put in your votes. In the name of the cult, in the name of the Ombu Trail. Look at him go. He's having a little drug trip. Not too worried about the hailstorm in the long run, if I'm being super honest. South, you would drive us directly into a hailstorm. You would. I know what you are. Oh, hello. Do we not have a order in the horn blower? Oh shit, we might not be able to get the control in. Where are all of our workers? What are they all doing? Tell you what, they're all doing the research building. Southeast. Oh, good. The Ombu has accepted our demand. Just in time for him to say, fuck you, I'm going to bed. Buddy, there's a sleeping spot just down the road. Just down the road. Be honest, if I can make him walk, that might be a good idea. mostly want to do planting anyways. He doesn't know he's just a sleepy boy. Well, the sleepy boy is being inefficient, and he's better than that. So, you know, I'm about to wake his ass up. I'll let him sleep for a little while, though. Let's give him a try. Oh, their sawmill's ready. Go ahead and drop that on in there. And we'll go ahead. I feel strongly about wanting to keep any of these in accessible area. Not really. You can get those dudes any other time. Sorry, big guy. I'm gonna have you go ahead and take a little walk for us. I know, it's rough. No one likes getting up in the morning. No one likes the alarm clock. Here come the scavengers. Look at them go. Wow, that's cool. Yeah, for the vent. What appeared to be a quarry turns out to be an Onbu excavation site filled with the petrified bones of a giant. Looks like the perfect spot to scavenge some rare resources. Probably spores here. We'll grab some stones and leave. You have to be careful. A dead Onbu's off the side is spreading spores. Let's keep our distance. Looks like perfect spot to scavenge some rare resources. Plus 15 stone slabs. Resources are plenty, but some of the bones are overgrown with deadly fungi. And 2 workers got poisoned. Well, you know, that's fine. That's what the doctors are for. I do have my doctors employed, right? Uh-oh. Well, hopefully those workers will be okay in the long run. I'm gonna have them go and expedition party those dudes, though. Oh, good. We're gonna be able to stop growing cacti soon. That's nice. To be honest, I wasn't expecting 15 stone slabs. I was expecting 5 iron ore, so I kind of hope I still got my iron ore. Stone slabs are like kind of meh. Not super worth 2 poison villagers, especially if they die. Did I just send those 2 poison villagers back out? Oh shit. I didn't realize that the actually like actively poisoned ones were still gonna go back out. That's not good. How long do they have to live while they're badly poisoned? Well, hopefully they'll be okay. Whoops. Well, 3 more people want to join anyway, so it'll be fine. Onbu will hit his sleeping spot soon. Oh yeah, it's right there. Perfect. Yeah, buddy. You gonna hit a sleeping spot? Yeah, you're gonna be nice and sleepy for me right now. Slow as hell. Hailstorm in our path. A lot of sand. A lot of salt. A lot of salt and a lot of sand coming for us right now. And the workers on their way to the shit pit. Look at those sawmill workers go, raking down that giant trunk. It's interesting. You gotta think that this sawmill has gotta be operating a lot more like a quarry than like an actual sawmill. Because it's gotta be going in and taking out big enough chunks of tree that is this big to carve it into logs, to carve into planks, you know? Ooh, and fresh air. Love it. Love to see it. Love to see it. Our villagers need some increase from 4 to 5. That's what we're doing. Still don't know what needs actually are. I feel like I should research up to being able to pet Anbu. I want to be able to pet the baby. I want to pet the baby. Not sure where we'll get the workforce for it, but you know, like, it's Snoozles. Sleepy baby. Hey, well, we'll be here for a while, so, yeah, not too concerned. Hey, we'll go ahead and speed things up. We've got workers on their way, so that's good. I'm gonna keep these guys around, because these guys are gonna get back and they're gonna be poisoned. Yes, the doctors are on their way. Very good, very good. They will live, and they will have a glorious future. 15 sand and 20 salt. What are these trees you're growing? Who said they regrow trees here? Also, hello, woodcutting camp. Good work. More deforestation to you. It's not quite good there. Not really any great places for that one, so I think I'll have to do that one there, and then carve ourselves an opening, essentially. We love deforestation. Man, I am, really filling up on mushroom balls. Not sure what to do with that. In fact, I suppose we could shut the Anbu kitchen down soon. Is there a food thing coming up? Sort of. Good thing we don't need to worry about raiders or anything. Probably be pretty annoying if we worry about raiders and spores and survival. Yeah, that sounds like that. Yeah. Don't jinx us though. For all you know, 10 minutes from now, Biko's gonna come out of the poison storm and to betray us and say, and get us all killed. Anbu is awake. He had a good sleep. Speaking of sleep, it is 10:30, which means that unfortunately, time for me to be hitting the hay as well. Let's see, what's worth picking up? Ooh, fish. Send someone to the oasis on the off chance we pick up some fish. It would be narratively interesting, though. It would be narratively interesting. Which is why I'm not actually ruling it out as something that may occur. But for now, that'll have to be a discovery for next time. As it stands, thank you all for watching. Thank you all for being the wonderful people you are. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Do all those other awesome things that you people do, and we will see you all next time. Arrivederci, everyone. Arrivederci.